Hey, how's it going out there? This is Two Birds, One Show. I'm DeeTer. That's RicT. Uh, what are you getting into? What are you drinking tonight there, Ricky?
How you doing, feller? Gotta say happy birthday to you.
Thank you. Yes, it's my birthday. May the fourth be with you all out there.
Star
Rocking
Wars in that piece, yo.
rocking the Yoda.
Boy.
Oh shit.
So yeah, happy birthday to you, old man. Nice balloon.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Tonight I'm sipping on. I saw you check this in the other day.
What's that?
Sound the Rain
Man,
from
dude, that was
Biden's.
such a good beer.
Dude,
Yeah, man.
let me tell you hot. Yo, this fucking beer is fucking next level top shelf shit, dude. This is fucking
Nice.
look at,
Oh
dude,
man, it's so
that's
beautiful, dude.
I'd freeze that in the winter and skate on it. In the summer, I'd melt it and drink it.
Nice. Got a couple of happy birthdays here. Nice, man. Thanks, crowd. Thanks, fans there. Oh, nice, awesome. Thanks, Jeff. Good looking out, bud.
They like me. They really like me.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Welcome to the show.
What you drinking, kid? A lager?
Well, no. But yeah, that Fidens is fantastic, man. I really like a lot of the stuff they're bringing out. But I got this Strata Human Robot. I got a can for you too, man. So
sweet. Thank you.
I'll try to stop by this week or something, man.
No rush, no worries. We'll see each other soon.
It's going down pretty easy, man. It's such a good beer. It's a little thin. You know what I mean? It's
I can see that in the body.
But man, that Strata, dude, it's so good. It gives it a nice like strawberry taste to it, man. And the bartender at Human Robot, he nailed it right on the head, man. He's like, yeah, it's a really nice strawberry hop. And I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
You want to give him a shout out?
Shit, dude. Shit.
It's a shame because you know he's been waiting all week for that shout out.
Wait a minute. Jeff knows. Jeff, what is his name? I know you know it, buddy.
Stan.
Oh, I hope he comments on it.
Dave. Oh, real quick too. Real quick, I want to send a shout out. A couple other people close to me, truly good human beings. I got nothing but love for in my life. Also, happy birthday, Bonnie, and happy birthday, Marianne. Y'all are some awesome people. Boom, boom, boom. Eli. See, that would have been my fourth guess.
It was on the tip of my tongue. Thank you, Jeff. Awesome.
Shout out to Jeff.
But yeah,
or if this was Jeopardy, it would be, who is Eli? Also, shout out to Rich and Lynn. You know, two more of my favorites. They wanted me to give a shout out to Found Friends Hazy IPA from Dock Street. Nice. You know, anything they ask, always looking to help them out. Great people. So shout out Rich and Lynn and Found Friends. I think Hazy IPA. I think it was. They said from Dock Street. So if you see it, give it a shot. It sounds good. So.
I'd like to give a shout out to was that Red Hen? The Red Hen. That was an awesome spot. It was there earlier. What was it, last week? I think. And then
the bartender Andrew out there.
Andrew, yeah, man, nice guy, man. Awesome dude. Shout out to him.
I follow his exploits as a fellow craft beer manager. Andrew, dude, listen, I got you, brother. We're right there. I follow you, kid. You're putting out great shit, dude, and keep up the great work.
Bonnie, always remember your bartender's name. Yeah. I gotta start taking better notes.
You know that poor girl at Pizzeria Uno. That one time you left there like the girl did dance. Oh, I felt so bad.
No, it's Karen and God, Chelsea.
There you go. See,
yeah.
Her name. See, is it Chelsea though? I want to say is it Chelsea? Okay. All right. Well, shout out to Karen and Chelsea, if that's your real name, Chelsea. Yeah, mad props.
80%, sure. Yeah, that's pretty good numbers.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah.
Listen, people forget my name all the time. I had a customer, I think for like 3 years, referred to me as Chris. I was like, whatever, dude. I'm not even going to correct them, dude. I can't care less.
Well, I thought that dude, Andrew, his name was Josh, because I heard somebody say Josh at the bar. But Bill said he was talking to him. His name was Andrew.
Yeah, it is Andrew.
Shout out to Bill. Awesome, dude.
Oh, Pittsburgh Bill. We should just always start the show with a shout out to Pittsburgh Bill.
Exactly.
Much love, kid. One of the truly good human beings you ever meet. The jolliest guy ever, man. Nothing but props for that kid. Much love, Bill.
Yeah. And we're on a Big Game Sports Buzz Entertainment. Big Game Sports Buzz, Big Game Entertainment. There's a lot of other good shows on there, so check them out.
It really is. Stoggs and Big Game James always got some cool shows. I always check in, see how they're doing. Yeah, I haven't seen in a while. Is fucking Trey. Is he still doing stuff with them? Shout out to Trey.
I follow him on Facebook, man. I know he does like a lot of local stuff, like high school and stuff in his area. Yeah. So I don't know if he does anything with that, but I know like I always see him post stuff up on Facebook.
We should buy him an Eagles jersey.
Yeah, I love that.
All
right, well, do you want to jump into the Eagles? You want to?
Yeah, listen, I've been chomping at the bit because I know last Thursday when we talked. Well, when I talked, I don't know. DeeTer might have been off, but hey, God bless you, kid. I don't blame you at all.
It was an early birthday special.
Dude, it made for a great episode. It made for a great episode, dude. You know how many people told me that was my favorite episode?
Yeah, I was hanging out with the guys last night, and they're like, oh, my God, dude, that ending was too much. I was like, yeah, I remember very little.
Dude, it was fun. It was great.
Yeah.
So jumping in the Eagles, I know last week we got to talk a little bit because we did see part of the first round. By the time we got done at 10:45, whatever, it was still not even in the 20s yet, I don't think. But I'll say this. For my money, to each their own, it's the best Eagles draft I've ever witnessed, talent-wise. Now, of course, you got to wait 2, 3, 4, 5 years to see how it plays out. But on what I see, I mean, first of all, you got fucking Jalen Carter, the D tackle from Georgia, who, for my money, is probably the best overall talent in this draft. Number one, you got him at pick 9. Number 2, you got Nolan Smith, also from Georgia, who I would have been okay with at 10. And we got him at 30. I mean, I'm like, and then boom, you grab some depth. Later you get Tyler Steen, is an offensive lineman from SEC, Alabama, that great school down there. He's a swing guy, can do little guard, little tackle, big dude. I think he's going to work out well here. And then you got a guy that intrigues me. I think people are going to love in this city is that Sidney Brown from University of Illinois, safety. The guy, I don't want to put these huge weights on it by saying it, so please don't anybody get me wrong. I'm not saying he's him, but I'm saying he's got some Dawkins-like qualities. And if you have some Brian Dawkins-like qualities, you're going to be loved in this city.
If you want some good players, man, that's going to play in the NFL, you're going to need top of the line college players. I mean, that's the thing. Dude. You want to pull from Georgia, Alabama. You want to pull from these big. Yeah, right. You want to pull from these big schools because they have the most experience at that level or close to the NFL level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
it's the best conference in football, the SEC, man. It really is. It's just. And Howie, I think, starting to realize that. And let me draft from the SEC. Right. Now we have 5 starters from the single best college defense of all time. We have 5 of them. 5 of them. Oh, my goodness. And then we added DeAndre Swift, the running back, the local kid who went to Georgia.
And everybody on the radio is saying how good of a draft this is. Like, there's nobody saying, like, oh, Howie made a mistake here or there. None of that, dude. None of it like how it used to be.
No,
it knocked it out of the park, man.
And I'll say this: I buried Howie in the past when he shit the bed on many drafts, but I got to give dude credit on this one. And even the last 2 or 3, dude nailed it. I mean, you got Kylie Ringo in the 4th round. And dude, I had a first round grade. I mean, he's a stud corner from Georgia. And then you got Moro Ojobo from Texas in the 7th round. You kidding me? He's a D tackle. I had 3rd round grade. And you got him in the 7th round.
The only negative things I've been hearing is like people are complaining that we talk about how good of a draft it was. You know what I mean? Like people are getting mad at us. They're like, "Oh, be quiet already." You know what I mean? Like, but
sorry,
bless you.
We've buried them in the past when they've had bad drafts. So I'm going to do the reverse and pump them up when they have a good one, because you can't have both ways. You know, I'm not going to beat you down and then not pick you back up when you do good.
Right. And that's exactly it. You know, we beat up Howie in the past when he's made mistakes. So he did a good job. Let's give the guy his props, you know?
Shout out to Howie Rose. I know he watches the show, by the way. Howie, what's going on, brother? Probably drinking some tequila with Jason Kelsey. Don't mind my coughing, dude. It's a 420 kind of day. If you know what I mean.
I guess.
And right before we came on, I was like, so.
Nice.
Anyway, I digress. So I think the draft was phenomenal. It's the best draft I've seen in Eagles history. Not only that, now you look at some of the undrafted rookie free agents they just brought in. The guys didn't get drafted you thought would, like Eli Ricks from Alabama, another SEC kid. I mean, this guy had a second or third round grade on this kid. We got him, long, lanky corner, tough kid, not afraid to get his nose up in the run game and make a tackle. Played at Alabama. So that's another one. You got Hasselwood, I think it is, from Arkansas, but I think he played with Jalen Hurts at Oklahoma for a little while. I think they had that kind of connection. And then a couple other guys, you know what I mean? You got some good, I'm going to get the name wrong, Van Nerson or something, the linebacker from Michigan State, kind of versatile linebacker. I think he brought in that tight end from Hawaii.
I mean, you're seeing more and more teams picking up like linemen, defense, linebackers, safety. Like people that need quarterbacks, yeah, of course they're going to grab a quarterback. But you're seeing maybe running backs and receivers taking a lower step down. Where like a lot of people are trying to beef up their defense and beef up their line. Well,
I think that was one of the big things that when Andy first came here, the culture he built here, and he was right. He as opposed to Eagles teams in the past, he said, listen, you have to build through the lines. That's where you build championship team. Look, you have to be strong at the front lines in anything, whether it be war, it be football or whatever. Right. If your front lines are strong, the rest of it's going to be strong along with it. People are like, get Bijan Robinson. It's a nice pick, but running back's not what it used to be.
You're not going to be able to run the ball. You're not going to be able to throw the ball unless you have a good offensive line.
Word up.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's it, man. You need a good line on offense and defense, and you need a good defensive backs. You know what I mean? You need the safeties.
It's a passing league. I mean, when you look at when you're building a football team, well, first, number one is quarterback. So you have to and that's hard to sometimes come by. But quarterback's number one position, right? But after that, it's O-line, D-line, and then you build out from there. Cornerbacks, receivers. And then from there you build up. And running back just isn't a high priority anymore. And listen, 35, 40 years ago it was. It's not 1984 anymore. Shout out to my boy Mike Rozier, by the way, one of the best running backs of all time. One of Matt's good friends, Bonnie and Sue's good friends, Pittsburgh Bill's good friends. He was a great running back. And back then, that's when running the ball was paramount. You needed a bell cow kind of back that would tote the rock 28 to 30 times a game for 179 yards and a TD or two. That's what, and that was the game then. And it might eventually go back, but right now it's a passing game. It's a fast moving game. And for that, you need good passing and good line.
It's funny you say that because I was just listening on the radio and they were saying some people are thinking about with people picking up the linebackers and a good defense, you might need a good running back just to, smack somebody in the mouth once in a while. You know what I mean? Just to break them down a little bit. Don't get me wrong.
It's not a meaningless position. You still need a really good running back. I think just more what I'm saying now, I think a lot of times it's more of a stable of backs where it's 3 or 4 guys opposed to one guy that just would run the ball 30 times. Now you have 4 guys that touch the ball 9 times each or whatever.
Right. Yeah, we talked about that before. And I think that's a good program, man. Just have a few guys.
Keep them fresh.
Yeah, man. Mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Speaking of running backs, another fucking great move by Howie during the draft, trading to get DeAndre Swift from Detroit, who, by the way, is a local kid. He's a Philly kid.
Yeah.
Now, I know he gets banged up and had some injuries. But when he's healthy, he's a top 6 back in this league, and and he's on a contract year, so he's going to have something to prove. He's a prove it deal, which I like too. And the great part is, we traded, was it a 4th or 5th round pick for him? If he at the end of the year as a free agent, if he leaves here, we get a compensation pick, which is a 4th or 5th round pick. So you basically didn't trade anything to get him. So you almost got him for free. So well done, Howie.
Dude, I love
the point I was getting around about.
I thought it was so cool, man. Because that kid's he's all Philly, man. He loves being here. And that's so kid. Cool.
Yeah, he's going to do well here.
That's nice.
Yeah. Kind of glide that into, oh, by the way, over the weekend, along with that great draft. Excuse me. Christ. That was a good one. Hey, listen, this is a beer show, y'all, so don't be easily offended. Get the fucking panty wads out. But yeah, smooth transition to great weekend, great draft. The Phillies take 2 out of 3 from the world champion Houston Astros that beat us. We went to their house, awesome. 2 out of 3. But then guess what? Here you go. Boom, turn around. Philly's going to get swept and get their dicks kicked in by the fucking Dodgers, 3 straight. And here's the cherry on top. The final game of the series yesterday, we're up 5-0. Not only did they come back and take ties, force in the bucket in there, but they have a walk-off grand slam on us.
Yeah.
Fuck. So team, Phillies, get your shit together.
That team's really good, man. Dodgers are fucking solid, dude. That dude,
Muncy,
oh my God, he was incredible, man. He was picking up all sorts of balls at him, and then he's fucking smacking the ball too, man. He's a good third baseman, dude. He's a good. I thought he was. You don't think so?
No, I'm sorry. Don't mind me. It was 420 before I came on, so don't mind me. I'm going to be really fucking giggly.
Freaking sillies. Okay.
Yeah, he's right now because they came out and they shit the bed, and it wasn't a solid shit, it was diarrhea.
Yeah.
Would you?
It was nice
up too, dude. You over there coughing up a lung,
dude. Last night, man, I was at was it National Park Bar or Pub or something like that? Oh my God, dude! Everybody must have been smoking there. It was crazy, man. But it's not a bad little pub. And the one thing I had there that was crazy, they had like funnel cake fries and chocolate dip. I was like, what the else? Do you know some people are smoking there?
You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, dude. They ain't fucking around.
Right.
Like, listen, motherfucker, I got the munchies, all right?
Yeah, right.
I'm the fucking put on the menu. Yeah, so anywho, this is going to be a memorable episode too. Not for us.
Yeah, man.
My short-term memory is going. Just kidding. But they got their dicks kicked in by the Dodgers, just like the Sixers got their fucking dicks kicked in by the Celtics last night. And here I'll say this: I had one goal going to Boston, steal one game, and that's what he did. Yeah. I'm okay that they lost yesterday.
Let's backpedal a little bit, though. I am happy we beat the Astros. We take 2 out of 3, and I was so happy with that, dude. But yeah, we got smoked by the Dodgers. I will say, man, Dodgers, that's a pretty good squad.
It's a really good squad.
We have to beef up the pitching, man. The pitching is fucking killing us, dude.
Yes.
That grand slam at the end, oh my God, dude. That was just
not just a grand slam, though. Think about it. Not just a grand slam. We were up 5-0 in that game. It should have never even got to that. We were up 5-0. You got to shut the game down, close the door, lock it, and walk away. Yeah. Get it together, Phillies. Listen, you don't win a pennant in April or May, but you sure could lose one. Get your fucking heads out of your asses. A month's going by. You had 5 weeks. Trey Turner, love you, kid, but fucking man up and start doing something.
Right. How about Bryce, though, man? Bryce coming back so fast, dude.
Yeah. My cousin, Bryce Harper.
Your twin?
My half cousin, yo.
Yeah.
Twice removed on the married side.
Right. Well, the earliest you heard in the beginning of the season was July, and now it's beginning of May.
That dude is superhuman. I think that he got some of that fucking super soldier serum that Captain America got. 5 months off of Tommy John surgery.
Like, right. What? That's crazy, dude.
Dang. Anyway, listen, you started a series against the Red Sox this weekend. You better take 2 out of 3. Why Nola's ahead? He loses his. Good point. Really good point.
Yeah. Pitching, man, I think it's tough, dude.
Yeah, it really is. And Nola, we count on so much. We really need him to be some semblance of his normal self. I don't know if the contract talks are in his head or, what's going on, but bro, listen, we need you. Now he had probably his best start of the season, not yesterday, but his previous start. So hopefully, he's seeing the light and making his way out of the woods.
Yeah, I mean, we got the talent, dude. They just got to get it going, dude. You know what I mean?
I don't want to panic. It's a marathon, not a sprint, but
Dominguez, Alvarado. Yeah,
Dominguez
we got some.
Well, listen, on paper, you got a fucking lights out bullpen, but they just got to do it.
Some games, dude, they kill it. And the other games, they just fall flat. And
we just had a 1-0 shutout 4, 5, 6 days ago. And so it goes. Sometimes they step up, and then sometimes they shit the bed.
Yeah,
but they'll pull out of it. You're right. They have a lot of talent, and I think it's just going to take some time.
How do you feel about the coaching, man? You like Topper? You like everything that's going on?
Listen, I love Topper last year. I feel like he was a big reason we got to the World Series. I'm not going to sit, and turn my back on the guy. Like I said, if I'm anything, I'm loyal. And I like Topper. And listen, I'm not going to put the losses in. Yeah, was there a few moves? I'm like, well, what are you doing? Yeah, of course. I'll question any coach in any sport. But I'll say this. I think ultimately it comes down to the players. When you're up 5-0 and you blow that lead and you lose 10-6, I can't put that on Topper. When you're getting smoked fucking 13-1 the night before, and what was it, 9-4 the night? I can't put that on Topper. That's your guys in your fucking arms are shit in the bed. They're coming up small and they're not pitching the way we know they can. So, yeah, I question them sometimes, but I'm not ready to bury them.
True that. Yep.
Load up, cuz. It might be about that time. What the fuck am I getting out of my fridge? Man, that beer drank too quick. What is that?
Yeah.
8.5% on that bitch.
Yeah, this one was pretty damn good too, man.
What's
Shout out to my guy.
7.5?
Yeah, I don't think it's too heavy, but I think it's around 7.5 or so. But shout out to my guy, Ken, owner of Human Robot. Awesome dude.
Ken, what's up, dude? I can't wait to get over there and try some lagers.
Yeah, man.
To get the IPA police over there. I'll show you my badge. No, I'm just kidding. I like a good lager.
Oh man.
So let's same as last week. I'll probably go another fucking double IPA, even though it'll bang me up. But that's what I do every week on this fucking show because I play through it. I'm a team player.
Yeah. It's my birthday, and I'm putting the work in.
It is your birthday. We should be celebrating, man. That's
my
home dog.
In, buddy. I love doing this with you, man. It's so much fun.
I'm right back at you, DeeTer. All right, let me see. I think all my beers here are about 8%, so I'm just gonna have to fucking just dive in and man up and stop being a fucking pussy about the whole thing. I'm over here, bitch. Like, 8%. I'm glad we're drinking good beer, hanging out with my boy on his birthday, talking shit.
Yeah. Sports and craft beer, man.
That's it. Oh, speaking of which,
man.
My boys sent a shout out to my boy Terry. Came in today, had some lunch. Much love. Yeah.
Also,
I don't get to see my big dog that much anymore, but good to see you. Word up.
I'll be hanging out with Warren Saturday. We're going to the Big Brew Festival. Nice. If anybody likes home brew in South Jersey, go to Oakland Tonewood. South Jersey Fermentation Club. They're going to have a brew festival, $25 a ticket. And it's going to be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Oakland Toadwood parking lot there. Always a good time. This is probably like my third beer festival I've been there. But if you come, check out Barport Brewery. I'll be working the taps there. So come check it out.
Shout out to your boy John. Can we get a shout out for John?
Yep.
That fucking amazing home brewer. Seriously,
Awesome,
I hear nothing but amazing stuff about that dude.
Yep.
Shout out. Tell Warren. Well, I'll tell Warren. I was actually just talking to Warren earlier. We were texting. Yeah, but tell Warren I said what's up. Much love for my boys, Warren and DeeTer. Two of my boys we grew up since we were knee high on a tall dog. So, shout out to them. Listen, if I could be there, I would, brother. But
man, I hope you called,
thinking about
nice. But man, we're gonna be fucking rolling deep, dude. Well, that too, but we're gonna be deep, dude. I think John's buying 2 tent spaces, and he's it's gonna be pretty badass. Oh shit! Man.
So I know you know this beer. That's what I moved on to now.
Oh, Eugene's Act. Oh
yeah,
dude, Fodden's is so good, man.
Shout out to Rich and Lynn because they're right. Every time I turn the can, I always turn it the wrong way. It's like flying a helicopter. It's all backwards.
Right. I sometimes look at my hat. I'm like, is it this way? Is it that way? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not used to this shit. But yeah, it's good. It's a work in progress.
We get a new beer yet?
Man. Yeah, man. Brick City, Tasty Jams.
Nice. You love them Brick Cities. I do too, man.
Dude,
I used to carry them so much at our bar. I miss them.
Yeah, this is only a 6.5. And dude, it's got a nice taste to it, man. It holds its own at that level. Great beer, great brewery, man.
Shout out to Brick City, North Jersey, Jersey representing. The Eugene's Axe. I mean, it's the tits, dude. It's tits galore. It's tits everything, and that's a good thing. I mean, everything about this beer is fantastic. I think this is kind of their flagship beer, the one they kind of jumped on the scene with, and kind of put their name out there for Fidens. Almost harkening back because I know it's a beer show too. Brick City. I think you were with me when we went to that Battleship, New Jersey. Well, we went to many of them. And Brick City was their first time there. Remember they had the beer called Kill the King. And I even said at the end, I said, for me, the best brewery I tried today, new breweries, was that Brick City. So I've always been repping with you guys. So shout out.
It's funny when I see that kid, Eugene's Axe. I think of Surly, Todd the Axeman.
Yes.
And then, I mean, like, how many good beers are there with an axe in it?
Dude, by the way, shout out, because that was one of the best IPs in the world. It still is. I mean, that is, what I found tonight, DeeTer? A picture from 8 years ago. Do you remember the day in my old apartment we were drinking the regular Bourbon County coffee and the Hunapoo?
Oh my God.
I'm going to post it tonight, dude. It was from 8 years. It was from 2015 at my old apartment. We were drinking it, dude. I was like, wow.
Well, I know I went to the beer festival at Hunapoo, and I
remember, dude. I was quite envious of that, sir.
Yeah, Hunapoo is some potent stuff too, man. It's like barrel oil, dude.
One of the best stouts out there, in my opinion. That's a great stout, man.
Yeah. But hey, man, that'll get you where you're going, dude. No doubt.
You ain't lying.
Brick City, nice head, man. Nice body.
And it's almost got the same body as that last beer you had. Like it looks really good, but it looks a little thin, which is good.
I would say it's a little bit thicker, man. It's got like a lot more oat body to it. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. That body was thin on the Human Robot, but that was an awesome beer, man.
Yeah,
Strata hop.
There's nothing wrong with thin body.
Right. If you profile one hop in a beer, like a series or whatnot, dude, that's the awesome thing, dude. Because that teaches you what this hop tastes like. And then for anybody that comes into the beer game, you're like, okay, I know what Strata is. I know what Cashmere is. I know New Zealand, Nelson,
Matueka, Galaxy, Citra. Man. Fucking Cascade. And you're right. And that is a great point you make, brother. And that is such a great point. And that's one of the big reasons I love the Abomination Wandering into the Fog series. Shout out to Josh and the crew. Dude, because it accentuates that hop and everything it's about, whether it be nose, taste, maybe even mouthfeel sometimes. I don't know. That's probably more what it's brewed with other than the hops. But, I mean, accentuates everything about the hop. And I love that series. And that's a great point you make, dude. I love when beers can come out. And they're like, hey, for your palate. This is what you expect when you're trying this hop. It's like almost like a learning lesson.
Right. One of my favorite breweries is Black Stack, and R.I.P. to the owner, man. And I hope the kids keep up the process because it's such a good brewery, and
it really is.
And that guy did a great job with that brewery. And that can, you could read every little ingredient in it, and that's how it should be. I mean, it shouldn't be like, oh, hey, man, I'm going to hide this, recipe. It's, dude, everybody's making beer. You know what I mean? You throw a stone, you're going to hit a brewery. So, I mean, if you're not like,
it ain't some ancient secrets. It's, what I mean? Yeah. Everybody knows how to do it. It's just the ones that know how to do it a certain little better. That's what makes the greats.
Right, you ain't digging up some old ship and I found this bottle with this old yeast in it. Come on, dude, man. Like you can go on.
I agree.
Any website, home brewery, you buy ingredients and make beer. Man.
And think about it: if all the food we're eating, they require them to tell us what's in that, then tell us what's in the beer. So I just because I'm interested. I want to know what I'm drinking. Not to dissect somebody, but I'd love to know what I'm drinking in every beer.
God, if you're allergic to something, you want to know what you're drinking or eating anyway. You know what I mean? So, oh man, I don't get it, but whatever, man. Dudes are Hey,
Syrah.
Right. What will be? What will it be?
What is it?
What? Syrah. What will be?
Oh, whatever will be. So speaking of which, I want to because I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna show him this fucking show, Mike. So. Yesterday we're all there hanging out and Mike's sitting there and we're all talking and he's jamming out this one really cool couple that always come in. This old couple, but you can tell they've been through it. You know what I mean? You could sit and drink and talk to these people for hours and fascinated. And the one lady was saying something. She's like, "Hey, listen, that's it. Life goes on." I was like, obla da. And Mike's like, what? What the fuck did you say? I was like, Mike, I said obla da. He's like, what, Ricky, what language are you speaking? I was like, Mike, it is English. I was like, it's from the song obla da. Dude, DeeTer went on this old 20-minute diatribe.
I could just imagine, dude. I could just
shout out to my boy Mike Rozier.
So much, dude. I could just imagine that, dude. Hilarious. So I picked up these little mics, dude, but I got them and only one works. So I might have to set them back.
Pass it around.
Right. I think we either have to do that or I might have to set them back and get a new set or something, dude.
That's cool,
it works, man. Dude, it works great. I tried it out, man, and I could be probably, God damn it, maybe 100 feet away, dude, and it'll pick it up, no problem, on my phone or whatnot. So, I mean, I'm going to figure it out, dude. We're going to have to get on the go.
Yeah.
We're going to have to get on the prowl eventually. Yeah, be mobile someday.
I hear you, kid. No worries. Obla da. Oh, snap. Oh, fuck.
What language are you speaking?
He's like, what are you saying, Ricky? I was like, Mike, obla da. He's like, I don't know what you're saying.
Oh my God.
It was hilarious. I wish we had a camera crew, MTV reality show. They should have an MTV reality show at that fucking place.
Oh, thanks, Ed. Thanks, buddy. Happy birthday.
Yeah. Oh, did we even get into the fucking? Yeah, we did a little bit. The Sixers.
No, yeah, I want to. On the show we talk about beer, talk about sports, get our second beer, and then we talk about more sports. So if you want to skip around, feel free to. But yeah, let's jump into the Sixers.
Well, so they start the series off. First thing I want to say is though, good shit. I had one goal for them going into Boston, and it was to steal one game, right?
Exactly.
And you know what? Exactly. They did it, and they did it out. Right. They did it without the best player in the league, and then they lost the next game. Now I know they lost and got their fucking asses whooped, but a 1 point loss is the same as a 30-point loss. Right. Use it as motivation when they come back here on Friday and punch this team in the mouth.
Right. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. That's a good point. Embiid MVP. How good is that, dude? I'm glad he got that, dude.
Listen, I say this with love. Me too. But I don't care about any. MVPs mean nothing at all. They're good wall decorations for his house in 20 years.
Listen,
win a championship.
Every time he lost, you used to say, "Well, that's the NBA didn't like the process, and that's why he didn't."
And that was the case,
right?
And no, I agree.
So,
well, at least last year he should have won it. But listen, here's my point. I'm glad he won it. Congratulations, but it means nothing. You got to win a championship.
Give the man his dues, dude. He put the work in, dude.
We do.
He did it.
We do, and my Facebook page is littered with it. And there's nobody else out there that's a bigger fan than Embiid. It's my favorite Sixer of all time. There's nobody's a bigger fan than Sixer. You see, I don't miss games ever. I don't miss nothing. But my point is, don't be content, Joe, with this award. Be content when you win a championship. You know what? Michael Jordan, he never cared about MVPs. He cared about winning titles. The MVPs were nice. They were tag-alongs, but it's about championships. Think LeBron cares about MVPs? Nope. Think Kobe did? Nope. Think Shaq did? Nope. You know what they cared about? Winning championships. That's what the cold-blooded killer does. You need to be somebody that's going to go out there and be the hungriest out there.
MVP, nice All-Star, that's all nice and fancy, man, but you got to win the championship. That's the only thing that really
me a chip.
Counts, man.
Give me a chip. I'm tired. Listen, I'm done with second places or we had a good season. Nope. Time to have a great season. Sixers haven't won a championship in 40 years. Get it done.
The first game was awesome. They did a great job without Embiid.
They did.
And
Harden came up huge, 45 points.
Yeah. And I was at the bar last night watching the game, and somebody said Embiid is the Sixers' kryptonite against the Celtics. And I was like, oh, shit, man. Because the last time we beat the Celtics, I think Embiid was out too.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't?
No, he wasn't. No, he was with the team. I don't know. I don't want to put any credence to that. It's a nice thing to say to come up with, but in reality, I think if you dove deep in the numbers, I don't think that's the case. But at the same time, get your shit together, guys, and get back after them tomorrow night. We're coming back home. Listen, the Celtics aren't that much better than they're renting space up here for free. You got to slay this fucking dragon, and then it'll go away. But you got to win this series.
The first game, man, Harden was on, though, man. What do you get, like 45 fucking points?
Yeah.
That was pretty goddamn impressive, dude.
Maxey with 28 big game. Tobias Harris with a big game. You know, it just it was and dude, how about fucking B-ball Paul? Paul Reed hitting 4 monster free throws at the end of the game. Dude, that's ice water in your veins. It's one thing to hit some free throws here and there, but at the end, at the last 2 minutes of a playoff game that's within 2 points. Oh, kidding me?
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff there, man. But yeah, like you said, we went into Boston and we took one.
That's it. That was the goal.
That's all right.
I know.
So we got 3
we got our
games
ass
at
kicked
home,
last night, but a 1-point loss is the same as a 30-point loss.
Yeah. That was a big game there, man. We got fucking beat the shit out of last night, man.
In a weird way, maybe it's the blessing in disguise. Maybe you get your ass kicked that bad if they should kind of look in the mirror and say, hey, I don't want to feel like that again. In a weird way, this might motivate this team to say, hey, I don't want to look like that again. Let's go out there and fucking guns a-blazing, throwing haymakers.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
I wouldn't be shocked to see the Sixers come out tomorrow night and just fucking run on these dudes. Not to say they're going to blow them out, but I think if I'm whatever. I don't want to make predictions. I don't bet, but I think the Sixers come out all guns a-blazing.
So yeah, you found the hockey playoffs at all?
With that crowd behind them in Philly, that place is going to be electric. Yeah, DeeTer, a little bit I do. It's hard. When the Flyers are out, I lose a lot of interest in the rest of the league. When they're in, I'll watch a lot more, but I don't know. It's just with the Flyers being so bad, I've lost so much interest in I will say this one thing I'm glad about the Bruins had the best record of all time in a regular season this season and lost in the first round. Good. Fuck you. Glad you lost. And go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Stage left. Get out.
That was good stuff. I got a good friend out in Seattle, so he's hoping for the Kraken team.
Nice. Go Kraken.
Good. Yeah.
I like that.
My fraternity buddy Kenny. Shout out to Kenny. He's a good
Kenny.
kid. And then a lot of people that I was in the Navy with think that because I'm from Jersey that I like the Devils, but that's not the case.
I despise that fucking team and that organization.
Yeah. And I don't even know how Stoggs from Texas is a Devils fan.
Stoggs
that doesn't even make no sense, man.
What's Stoggs' basketball team? The Lakers?
Gregory.
Oh yeah, right. That's right. Screw the Bruins. Fuck them. And Jersey, the same. Jersey Devils, same thing. You guys are like a fucking canker sore.
Yeah.
I never liked you. I never will, and you just bother me the sight of you. I wish you would just go away. Yeah, but fake ass Jersey Devils.
Tonight was a good game with the Panthers and Toronto, but I hate both those teams.
Surprising. Yeah, I hear you.
I hate both those teams, but it was a good game, man. Toronto, I think, was up at one point.
You've been following?
I watch it once in a while. Like I said, man, most of my friends watch it, so I'm trying to keep up a little bit. And I figure with the podcast, something we'll talk about a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm the same as you, man. If the Flyers, anything, I don't really care.
Yeah. I mean, I'll watch if it's the only thing on. Like here, like if I'm in a bar and it's on, I'll watch it just because it's on the TV. But how's your soccer squad doing? Or how's the Union doing?
They were doing good.
Who do you like Chelsea too?
Yeah, Chelsea's doing bad, dude.
Are they?
Bad. Yeah.
The Union's still good?
They're doing good, but now they're in a tournament, and they just lost this one game the other night. Some tournament they're in. It's so hard with soccer because you have the regular league, and then they do all these like different tournaments, and I don't even know what the hell's going on.
Never even know what's going on.
Yeah, man. It's so with Chelsea though, man. I'm surprised how bad they're doing, dude. They might actually get friggin' relegated eventually or something, dude, because they're just dropping bad off. Like it's.
Wow. Jeez.
I'm happy that Arsenal did not win the championship. Because fuck them, even though they are a fucking Phillies back team, fuck them. Because I can't stand everybody is in this area. Oh, Arsenal, they're over in England, dude. Calm it down a notch. We're not playing games here, man.
Oh, goodness gracious! Wow, that's some soccer shit right there. Y'all soccer fans you guys are worse than fucking American football fans. Soccer fans are crazy.
Yeah,
they are, man. They're nuts over there.
See this guy here. He
Greg. Yeah, he loves them Arsenals. My boy Greg. Shout out to Greg, brother. It's good seeing you today, big dog. Shout out.
Oh shit, man. But yeah, man, I try to get into it. I try to follow it. You know, I really when Union started up, I was really big into it, but. God, it's so hard, man. Do you know what I mean? Like it's going to be like 1-0, or something.
You know what I love about soccer is I love the ties.
Yeah, ties are bad, dude.
I love the ties, and I love the fact when somebody hits somebody, they flop like they just got shot in the back with a shotgun.
They're like you got a little kick, and then they feel like their legs like falling off or something, dude.
These fucking guys, I watch sometimes. Like, you guys serious? What the fuck are you doing over there?
Should be on fucking Broadway.
You know what I mean? Fucking prancing around, flopping all over the joint.
Yeah.
So, anywho, yeah. Great football draft. Good weekend. Like I said, Phillies 2 out of 3 from taking 2 out of 3 from the Astros. Great Eagles draft. And then Phillies shit the bed. 3 straight games. Sixers winning game unexpectedly. Shocker, which was great. It was awesome. And then lost a second, so they'll be coming back home tomorrow night. Hopefully, swinging. Just like, let's go.
Well, tomorrow is Cinco de Mayo. Everybody get out there and drink your cervezas.
And it falls on the 5th of May.
Yep.
Which is weird. That Cinco de Mayo falls right on the 5th of May. It's
and
crazy.
Then Saturday is the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, baby.
Always love the horse race.
Take Forte.
Yeah, man. He's the favorite, right? You just won in Florida or something like that. Man, I grew up with horse racing. My dad would always take me over to the Garden State racetrack.
Nice.
And we'd watch the horses there. And then my buddy, Joe Badessa, great friend that passed away, but him and his family would take me down to the Atlantic City horse races down there, man. And it was so cool, man. His uncles and his dad. Yeah, we pounding fucking road sodas all the way, man. Back in the day.
Yeah. It's a different time back then.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Life was different back then. Road sodas were okay. I remember, it's just speaking of Warren, taking a trip down to, I think it was Wildwood. You know what? Never mind. I'm going to cut that story right there. I'm going to stop you right there. Boom. So, anywho, so cheers to the 90s.
Oh, shit, man.
Let me tell you what. Oh, shit.
Oh, God. Yeah, man. Another great show, bud.
Yeah, listen, that's what we do, dude. We put on great fucking shows.
Yeah, but I can't wait for this weekend, man. I'll be at the beer festival, dude. I'll be watching the Kentucky Derby, put my bets in.
Nice.
Trifectas.
What time does the beer festival go from? 12 to 4?
Dude, it's like 6 hours. It's insane, dude.
I'd be fucking blasted by the end of that thing, seriously.
10 o'clock to 4 o'clock, man.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And like I said, man, you can just walk over to Toadwood and grab a pint over there, man.
I mean, walk over to Oakland fucking Manor. That is an awesome bar, by the way. Shout out to them. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, bud. Yeah, another good show. Sorry.
That's all right. You got the hiccups. I had the coughs. So we're like a fucking Abbott and Costello act.
Well, may the force be with you all, and have a good night.
Cheers.